The instant you encountered this title, your heart responded before your mind could fully comprehend. He is younger than you. You are older than him. Yet, there exists an undeniable connection between you. It does not feel incorrect. It does not feel coerced. It feels as though it is drawn together. Like two souls encountering each other at an inopportune moment in a fortuitous lifetime, there is a subtle astonishment in this bond. A sensation that prompts you to reevaluate everything you believed you understood about love, timing, and destiny. If this resonates on a personal level, it is not by chance. Before we proceed, please keep this in mind. Only embrace what resonates with you. This message is intended to reach those who feel it deeply, not everyone who hears it. As I prepared the energy for this reading, 3 cards emerged with undeniable force. The Lovers appeared first, indicating a connection that transcends mere physical attraction, something that feels chosen rather than planned. Next, the Wheel of Fortune presented itself, illustrating a timing that is beyond control, only to be accepted as if the universe itself has aligned circumstances in your favor without seeking permission. Finally, the Knight of Cups made his entrance, embodying profound emotions, romantic intrigue, and a readiness to pursue the heart even when the journey seems illogical. This narrative is not casual. There is a depth of emotion that develops quietly yet powerfully. There is curiosity, yearning, and a sensation of being acknowledged in a manner that feels both novel and familiar. Age becomes a mere detail when souls recognize one another. There is something unfolding here that appears destined, neither hurried nor arbitrary. If you sense this energy drawing you in, remain with me. What follows will illuminate the purpose of this connection, what it ignites within both of you, and why fate intervenes so decisively this time. When the 3 cards unite, the Lovers, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Knight of Cups, the narrative they convey is impossible to overlook. This narrative revolves around connection, destiny, and emotion, transcending logic, age, and expectations. The energy shared between you and him is anything but ordinary. It possesses a weight that feels both familiar and novel, akin to 2 souls who have traversed separate paths only to converge at precisely the right moment. If this resonates on a personal level, it is because it is intended to reach the hearts of those prepared to look beyond mere appearances and grasp the profound nature of this connection. Before proceeding further, it is essential to remember clearly, only embrace what resonates with you. This is your story only if it speaks to your heart. The Lover's card appears first, establishing the atmosphere with an undeniable sense of attraction, connection, and recognition. This card signifies choice, yet it also embodies a soul-level understanding. It gently suggests that what is unfolding between you and him is significant, powerful, and deeply meaningful. Age is merely a number within this energy. What truly matters is the emotional bond, the way your hearts acknowledge one another. Each glance, every smile, and every moment of silent understanding carries more significance than either of you may realize. The Lover's card challenges you to perceive this connection for what it genuinely is, a union of hearts with the potential to grow, heal, and transform both of your lives. It conveys that even when society, logic, or fear attempts to impose limitations, love knows no boundaries, and your bond stands as evidence of that truth. Subsequently, the Wheel of Fortune enters the reading, introducing the elements of destiny, timing, and divine orchestration. This card serves as a reminder that nothing occurs by chance. The universe has been subtly aligning events to unite the 2 of you at this precise moment. Perhaps in the past, circumstances hindered this connection from blossoming, or there may have been doubts, hesitations, or societal norms that appeared insurmountable. The wheel spins to illustrate that those experiences were preparing you both for this moment. This conveys the notion that timing is crucial and that the unfolding of this connection is occurring precisely as it ought to. Life is in constant motion, evolving and shifting in ways that are outside your influence. Nevertheless, every twist has brought you together. The emotional resonance of this card evokes both anticipation and wonder. It encapsulates the excitement of being involved in something that seems larger than oneself, that appears fated, and that cannot be overlooked. Ultimately, the Knight of Cups advances, infusing this narrative with emotional, romantic, and sincere energy. This card symbolizes pursuit, gentleness, and heartfelt intention. It illustrates that he is attracted to you not merely out of curiosity or allure, but from a profound yearning to connect, to articulate, and to delve into the emotional depths that exist between you. He recognizes the unconventional aspects of your relationship, including the age disparity, yet his heart remains undaunted. There exists a courage in this energy that proclaims, "I will follow my heart regardless of the circumstances." He pays attention to the significant details, the nuances that define you, and he is prepared to take the necessary steps, no matter how small or tentative, to honor his feelings. The Knight of Cups introduces gentleness, romance, and emotional richness, indicating that this connection is far from superficial. It is tender, considerate, and brimming with potential. When these three cards converge, the narrative becomes evident. The lovers illustrate the profound emotional connection, the acknowledgement between two souls that cannot be disregarded. The Wheel of Fortune serves as a reminder that this bond is steered by fate. It emphasizes that the timing is divinely arranged and that the universe has indeed moved mountains to synchronize your journeys. The Knight of Cups contributes the human aspect, the bravery to pursue, the readiness to experience profound feelings, and the authenticity of emotion that animates the connection. Collectively, they unveil a bond that is exceptional, deep, and transformative. This is a love that defies logic, surpasses societal norms, and opens both of you to possibilities you might not have envisioned. Emotionally, this narrative is profound. It encompasses excitement, anticipation, curiosity, and a hint of nervousness. There is the exhilaration of recognition, the subtle moments of yearning, and the realization that this bond is exceptional. Every glance, every utterance, every shared silence holds significance. It bears the weight of fate, the tug of the heart, and the promise of something remarkable. It serves as a reminder that age, experience, and societal norms are secondary to the vitality of your connection. The way it stirs your feelings, awakens your heart, and creates an indescribable sense of magic is to be felt rather than explained. The collective message of these cards is unmistakable. This bond is meant to be experienced fully, explored with sincerity, and respected with transparency. The Lovers beckons you to acknowledge its importance. The Wheel of Fortune emphasizes that the timing is impeccable and influenced by destiny, while the Knight of Cups reassures you that the pursuit of this connection is both genuine and gentle. Together, they illustrate that what is unfolding between you is rare, significant, and transformative. A connection that challenges the mundane and invites both of you into something extraordinary. This narrative conveyed by the three cards serves as a reminder to trust your heart's feelings, to respect the timing of life, and to embrace the profound emotions that exist between you. It is a tale of love that transcends expectations, a narrative of destiny in action, and a story of heartfelt pursuit. It is yours to experience, yours to investigate, and yours to honor. The universe has turned the wheel. The Lovers has made its declaration, and the Knight of Cups has illuminated the path. All that is left is to observe, feel, and let the magic unfold. The Lover's card emerges, and the energy it embodies is impossible to overlook. It does not merely whisper, "IT calls," softly yet with insistence, urging you to acknowledge something you may have attempted to overlook. This card transcends mere romance. It encompasses choice, connection, and the undeniable attraction between two souls that feels destined. In your particular situation, where he is younger and you are older, the Lovers convey a message that pierces through doubt, judgment, and societal expectations. Here, age is merely a number. The true narrative lies in what your hearts experience and how profoundly this connection resonates at the soul level. When the Lovers appear, it prompts you to focus on the energy that exists between you. There is a recognition, a knowing that surpasses verbal expression. It is that instant when your eyes meet and something stirs that is beyond description. Yet, it feels strikingly familiar. An invisible thread binds you together, a force that seems to disregard rules, challenge logic, and mock the passage of time. It is as if fate has determined that the two of you were destined to cross paths, irrespective of others' opinions or the circumstances that may arise. The Lovers remind you that the heart often comprehends what the mind struggles to accept, and that is precisely what is unfolding here. This card also embodies the energy of choice. It is not about coercing, controlling, or manipulating outcomes. It is about the clarity that emerges when you acknowledge truth and connection. The Lovers encourage you to reflect. Do I perceive this for what it truly is, free from fear or doubt? Can you embrace the profundity of this bond? Even if it challenges your beliefs regarding timing, age, or societal conventions. This is not a fleeting attraction. This is a convergence of souls that carries both excitement and responsibility, joy and hesitation. Every glance, every word, every silent moment shared between you is significant, as if the universe itself is observing to see what decision you will make. Within this connection, there is also balance. The Lovers remind you that love encompasses more than mere passion. It involves understanding, respect, and harmony. Despite his younger age, this card indicates that the energy shared between you is balanced on a level that truly matters. You contribute wisdom, experience, and patience, while he offers enthusiasm, curiosity, and a fresh perspective that invigorates your heart. Together, you forge a dynamic that transcends age or time, enriched by the distinct qualities each of you brings. It is a bond that educates, inspires, and encourages both of you to surpass limitations. Emotionally, the Lovers is profound. At times, it may feel overwhelming due to the intense attraction between you, which can seem to distort reality itself. You might find yourself thinking about him more frequently than anticipated, feeling an unexpected pull towards him, experiencing that flutter in your chest, the excitement in your heart, and even the creeping hesitation. All of these emotions are integral to the card's message. The Lovers urges you to fully embrace these feelings without judgment or attempts to control them. It is about accepting the undeniable truth that confronts you. The connection is genuine. It is potent and transformative. Additionally, this card conveys a sense of destiny, suggesting that the universe orchestrated this encounter long before either of you could comprehend it. You may have passed by what seemed like separate paths, only to be united at precisely the right moment. The Lovers does not simplify this experience, but it does imbue it with significance. Every moment of hesitation, every longing glance, every shared laugh or quiet conversation contributes to the narrative the universe has crafted for you both. It serves as a reminder that when two souls are in alignment, external factors such as age, time, or distance cannot diminish the bond. Ultimately, The Lovers encourages you to yield to the emotional profundity of this connection. It encourages you to respect your feelings, to acknowledge the strength of the attraction between you, and to understand that at times, the heart perceives what the mind cannot grasp. In this scenario where he is younger and you are older, this card reassures you that the bond is legitimate, significant, and divinely inspired. This is not a mere coincidence, a transient infatuation, or a chance meeting. It is a narrative of souls recognizing one another, a love that transcends traditional timelines, and a connection that possesses the potential to transform both of your lives. The energy of The Lovers is vibrant, alive, and unmistakable. It conveys that this bond is not to be overlooked, even if it brings confusion or astonishment. It is a love that provokes, awakens, and imparts wisdom. It is a connection that invites you to trust your heart, respect your feelings, and embrace the remarkable reality that sometimes love does not adhere to established norms. It forges its own journey. The Wheel of Fortune emerges in your reading, and its influence is undeniable. It does not seek permission or justification. It merely reminds you that life is in constant motion, evolving and transforming. In the context of your relationship where he is younger and you are older, this card conveys a profound message regarding timing, fate, and the invisible forces that steer your course. It softly suggests that the universe has been subtly arranging every moment that led to this encounter, and that what is unfolding between you is no mere coincidence. Fate is determined even when the surrounding world appears uncertain or perplexing. The Wheel of Fortune pertains to cycles and the natural rhythm of life. Sometimes it rotates slowly, at other times swiftly, but it consistently progresses, carrying lessons, emotions, and experiences along with it. When it appears in this context, it indicates that this connection is part of a grander design, a moment that the universe has meticulously prepared. Considering age differences, past experiences, and societal expectations, these are merely minor details in the larger context. The wheel serves as a reminder that timing is seldom coincidental, and that even in moments that seem unexpected, strange, or difficult, the universe is orchestrating events to unite the two of you. This card embodies a sense of surprise and inevitability. The energy surrounding this relationship is infused with anticipation regarding what will occur next and the reasons behind the current situation. It may feel as though the world has shifted without notice, as if the rules you once adhered to no longer hold true. This encapsulates the lesson of the wheel. It illustrates that the twists and turns of life are frequently beyond your control, yet they direct you precisely where you need to be. In your situation, the age difference may have previously appeared as an obstacle, but this card indicates that such a barrier is merely an illusion. What seems unusual to the intellect feels entirely right to the heart, and the wheel turns to reveal that reality. The emotional significance of the Wheel of Fortune is profound. It can be disorienting, nearly overwhelming, as it compels you to place your trust in something larger than yourself. It urges you to yield to the flow and acknowledge that your connection is part of a grander narrative. Every glance, every laugh, every shared secret carries the weight of fate. The wheel reminds you that even the most minor choices, whether to initiate contact, to reply, or to remain silent, can significantly influence the journey of love. It serves as both a caution and a comfort. Your connection is progressing, and the universe is actively working to facilitate it. Cycles of fortune, timing, and opportunity are in motion. Perhaps there were instances in the past when the timing felt off, when circumstances kept you apart, or when age appeared to be a factor. However, the wheel turns to demonstrate that those experiences were preparing you both for this moment. The universe often waits until all elements are perfectly aligned before permitting two souls to encounter each other in the fullness of their potential. The emotional intensity of this realization can be awe-inspiring as it compels you to acknowledge that what you perceive at this moment is the result of hidden forces and patterns that you could never have foreseen. The Wheel of Fortune also symbolizes hope and renewal. It serves as a reminder that regardless of past events, there exists a moment of transformation, an opportunity to welcome something new and significant. This connection is integral to that transformative moment. It may appear sudden, unforeseen, or even startling, yet it is precisely what is destined to occur. The card indicates that fate is subtly working behind the scenes to eliminate barriers, to align events, and to forge a pathway where love can thrive despite external pressures. Emotionally, the wheel encompasses both exhilaration and tension. You might experience a blend of anticipation, uncertainty, and curiosity simultaneously. This is the essence of destiny. It never discloses its complete design, only the subsequent step, the next twist. The energy of this card urges you to stay receptive, to observe the signs, and to sense the flow of life itself. It reassures you that this connection, however unusual it may appear, is guided by forces greater than either of you. There exists a magic in the timing, a perfection in the moment that cannot be manufactured, coerced, or anticipated. Ultimately, the Wheel of Fortune serves as a reminder that love, akin to life, is replete with cycles, surprises, and divine timing. It is here to illustrate that your bond with him is part of a larger design, one that has been orchestrated long before either of you became aware of it. It encourages you to have faith in the spins, the turns, and the periods of uncertainty because they are all progressing towards something remarkable. Fate is not arbitrary. It is clear's throat, intentional, and it has united you at this moment precisely as it intended. The Wheel of Fortune rotates, and with it arrives both revelation and hope. It conveys that this connection between you and him, despite age and expectations, is not merely a coincidence. It represents destiny in action. A love narrative inscribed in the timing of the universe itself, one that is just beginning to unveil its depth, mystery, and beauty. The Knight of Cups arrives in this reading with an energy that is both gentle and powerful, akin to a wave of emotion that arrives unexpectedly. His presence carries a romantic essence, yet it transcends mere fleeting attraction. He conveys messages of profound emotion, curiosity, and a yearning to pursue what resonates with the heart. In the context of your relationship, where he is younger and you are older, the Knight of Cups demonstrates a sincerity that is impossible to overlook. Age is irrelevant in this scenario. What truly matters is the emotional bravery he exhibits. His willingness to advance even when circumstances appear unconventional or uncertain is noteworthy. This card indicates a love that is unreserved. It is courageous, expressive, and led by the heart. Emotionally, the Knight of Cups embodies a gentle pull that intensifies with each moment that passes. He is the one who thinks of you in your absence, who observes the subtle details that define you, and who feels driven to act upon those emotions. There exists a romantic curiosity within his energy, a desire to delve into the true significance of the connection between you. It is neither superficial nor transient. It is deliberate, intentional, and profoundly heartfelt. This card implies that despite his youth, he possesses emotional intelligence and sensitivity that enable him to connect with you on a level that feels both rare and meaningful. The Knight of Cups also symbolizes pursuit, the pursuit of what the heart genuinely desires in your situation. It reflects a readiness to embrace uncertainty, to take risks for love, and to honor emotions that may defy societal norms. There is an undeniable bravery in this energy. At times, you may experience hesitation, feeling uncertain about boundaries or the opinions of others. However, the attraction towards you is more powerful than any apprehension. This represents the essence of a heart that cannot resist, of an individual willing to pursue love wherever it may lead, even when the journey appears unconventional or difficult. Romance, allure, and emotional richness are fundamental to this card. The Knight of Cups does not hurry. He proceeds with purpose, embodying both curiosity and commitment. In the context of your relationship, this indicates that he acknowledges the age difference, yet is driven more by emotion than by reason. His gestures carry a sweetness, and there is a warmth in his approach to interactions, coupled with a deep desire to convey affection and care. This card symbolizes the promise of emotional availability, of someone who will be attuned to your feelings, honor your boundaries, and strive to introduce joy, comfort, and connection into your life. Additionally, there is an element of idealism in the Knight of Cups. He perceives the beauty in the relationship, the potential for something significant, and the enchantment that exists between you both. This is not merely a card of fleeting infatuation. It signifies a yearning that is thoughtful, contemplative, and gentle. He understands that his feelings may not always be comprehensible to others. Nevertheless, the intensity of his emotions is undeniable. It embodies a heart-driven energy, one that operates with sincerity, vulnerability, and emotional transparency. In this relationship, it clears throat, implies that he is prepared to explore love that surpasses traditional boundaries, including age. The Knight of Cups also promotes emotional development and learning through his influence. The connection evolves into a space where both of you can feel, contemplate, and grow. There exists a flow of emotions, shared experiences, and moments that remain in memory, establishing a foundation that transcends mere attraction. He is prepared to embrace vulnerability, engage in open communication, and seek love in a manner that is both genuine and fervent. This card indicates that your relationship possesses the potential to evoke emotional depth in both individuals, representing a type of love that is poetic, transformative, and unforgettable. Ultimately, the Knight of Cups narrates a tale of sincere pursuit, emotional bravery, and romantic inquisitiveness. He embodies the energy that propels forward even amidst uncertainty. He is the one who observes, who feels, and who acts with dedication in your relationship, where the age difference might be perceived as an obstacle. This card reassures you that love is not constrained by numerical values, but rather by the sincerity and profundity of emotions. It is a connection steered by the heart, one that holds the potential to be gentle, passionate, and profoundly transformative. The Knight of Cups arrives like a subtle tempest of emotion, bearing messages of love, devotion, and curiosity. He reminds you that the heart frequently discerns the truth before the mind can comprehend it. In this relationship, his energy illustrates that the bond between you is vibrant, intentional, and emotionally potent. It is not a matter of age or outward appearances. It is about the readiness to feel, to pursue, and to honor the remarkable connection that exists between you.